Hey guys, back on again tonight. Be doing some build streaming. We're actually going to be starting a new project tonight, in part because I actually ran out of flat, so that means we're not going to be able to uh, work some more on the Pershing for a little bit, simply because I'm not going to be near a hobby store that carries the uh, paint I use for another week or so. And with gas prices being what they are right now, I'm not making a special trip. So, so that's going to be on hold for at least a little bit. So anyway, I wanted to get to work on one of the Bearguy kits I wanted to do for this year's SoCal Gundam Modeler competition that's in November, but I wanted to go ahead and get it done now, so that I can hopefully also have it for IPMS San Diego in June, and any other shows that happen to come up along the way. So yeah, I'm not going to do anything super exotic for this kit. It's going to be a pretty bog standard build. The one exception being I'm still debating if I want to use the base set supplied with the kit or go with my own. I do have them in arm's length. Got one possibility, actually. Got some square ones like this I think might work. As I said, I haven't decided yet. Right now, I figure let's at least get some of the construction done, and I can worry about that later. Now, one thing I am going to be changing on this kit is, instead of doing it in white color scheme, I'm going to be doing it actually somewhat similar to this, albeit I'm going with metallic blue and white pearlescent scheme. One exception being for the bow. Bow, I'm leaning towards like a light pastel type blue. But I'm still up in the air if I want to do that or not. Once we get it painted, we're going to give it an overall high gloss look, so that means polyurethane, and obviously polishing it up. So that will take a little bit, but yeah. So anyway, instructions have us putting the head together. I'm going to defer putting the little nose piece on it. We'll have that separate since it's going to get painted a separate color, as well as these little ear bits. I'm hoping they'll be able to go in once we get painted without too much difficulty, because I really don't want to deal with scraping paint. So I might just run the X-Acto blade around the opening a little, just to thin it out some. Stick that down. So let's get into it. Here's the base it comes with. I don't know, it's pretty basic, and excuse me. Really, I don't know. I'd like something that's got a little bit more sort of oomph to it. I think would do it better. Okay, head. Now tonight we're probably just going to be primarily doing some of the initial build stuff tonight, just to get sort of everything out. One thing we are going to be doing a lot of, I don't know why, but it's got a lot of bad pore stubs or something. See what I mean? Like here, I don't know. never encountered that before, or at very least not on Bandai kit. Now, truth be told, Bandai kits have been always, at least in my experience, have been damn near bulletproof in terms of quality control. Yeah, that's definitely an odd one. I do apologize also for the fan. It's a little toasty tonight. So just need to cool off a little. Okay. So this is where things get a little interesting, just because, as I said, I'm just gonna take the knife and just grind down ever so slightly enough off this edge, so that once we, get all the paint and such on, I'm not gonna have to worry about those earpieces coming on and giving us problems. I just took a chunk out of my finger. Let me grab. Okay, this will do. Yeah, since this is going to be more of a high gloss, making sure everything's nice, sanded and primed and resanded and re-primed and on and on and on. It's going to be very critical. Then also making sure I, wash and re-wash everything. Make sure we get all the little fine dust particles and what have you. A pretty decent little seam line here. Just, fortunately, it's one of those times you just get a really nasty one that doesn't want to sand out easily. It's easy enough to deal with, just a little bit of a minor annoyance. There we go. So that is done. Let's move on to the head. Just sort of do this as we grab parts. Now, another thing I have to do, and in fact I think I'll do that next as far as deviating from the build sequence, from the instructions, is cut out the damned up bow, because I know that has some areas we're going to have to fill in. I want to see if we need to so we've got a little bit of a hole where we need to plug. I don't know. Obviously, I have to wait till we get this primed, really be able to super tell. Okay. That side's done. Move on to the back of the head. Okay. This thing is really super smooth right out the gate, I can tell you that. So if we didn't have to clean up the pore stubs, it'd be an ideal surface to be doing gloss work on, simply because it is so smooth and really lacks any kind of material imperfections that will interfere with the glossiness. Okay, getting this knocked down. So hopefully, because I only have about another 30 minutes I can stream tonight because I'm expecting a call. So, hopefully, we will at least be able to get some stuff done. Obviously, needing to get that bow filled in is going to be a bit of a important point, since that's going to take a fair amount of time to dry and set up before we can, do further work on it. Okay. Actually, forgive me for a second. I need to do one thing real quick on the computer. Yep, sorry. Forgot to post on YouTube that I'm streaming. Need to do that real fast. Sorry about this. Okay, got that up. Okay, that takes care of that. Sorry about that. Okay, let's get back to work. Once we get this here cleaned up, go ahead and get the bow out so we can start filling that. Much like the other, we're going ahead and scrape on the inner part out so that then we can make sure that the earpieces will fit. Okay, let's get this cleaned up. Okay. Honestly, before we do any serious painting, I want to probably go over all of this with a bit of 2000 grit, just to knock down any last imperfections. Then do the same again once we get it primed, as that ultimately is what helps ensure the glossiness. It's all prep work, just sanding and resanding. Okay, so get these guys on. This part goes like that, I believe, yes. It'll cooperate. Just trying. Okay, I see. It sort of sits free and is able to rock a little. That's cute. I think. Just that one? It's interesting. Got that in. Okay. Any parts I need to stick for the neck joint? Does not look like it. Okay. Let's start closing this guy up. You find it interesting, there's not a polycap joint in the head itself. It's just attached on the body, it looks like. You would think there would be one in there, but no, it's just the one there. Okay. Alright. This sort of closed up. I just noticed there's a little bit of a gap here. I don't know if that's for some of the option parts in other versions or what. Alright, let's take a quick look. No, it doesn't look like it. It is on both sides, so I guess it's supposed to be there. Oh well. Go ahead and get this. Oh, almost dumped a full thing of glue. It'll be one of those nights. Okay. Filled. And we'll get him set aside to dry. Okay. A little extra just because. Alright. There. You got the head. Okay. Now on to the bow part. Yeah, because as you can see here, these parts here are really badly in need of filling. Now, I get that they do it to save on material, but it just looks absolutely terrible. Oops. Missed a bit. Okay. Put this out of the way. Alright, let's get this cleaned up. Now, one thing I'm not sure, and probably need to get the body trimmed out, or at least the back part, to see if I need to be worried about potential interference between the body and right in there. Yeah, I'm a smidge concerned. I don't think it'll be an issue, but let's take a quick look. Okay, just wanna make sure which body part is which. I-12. Okay, so it's this one. That's the fix on there. Okay, yeah, there shouldn't be an issue. Okay, so we got that. Get it for now. Try out some milk putty. Had this for some time. Finally. Time to use it. Okay. I'm like a little two-part epoxy. No, you're really model building. Alright, so this is this component. Take the ring off. Yeah, come on. Not having a lot of luck getting stuff open today. Alright. Alright, so we got that open. Oh yeah, this is really sort of greasy. Hopefully it's still good. It's been a long while since I bought this stuff, so hopefully it's still good. Yeah. Going with a little more than I need. Just let me put the instruction to make sure I've done this correctly. I'm just not. Okay, yeah. do need to be mixed. Okay, let's get this stuff cut open and out. There's that part. Set this aside. Oop. Now hopefully this works and this stuff hasn't simply gone bad. It says that it's a pretty decent age. Alright. Alright, that off. Let's get this stuff mixed together. Hopefully it'll work. Yeah. Yeah, fortunately, I'm starting to think this stuff might be gone at least partially bad. And I'm getting a lot of little chunks breaking off. Hopefully, it's still good. This stuff seems okay. It seems like it's starting to go together now. I think some of it's just it's older. Good evening, busy builder. Right now we're working on Gunpla tonight. Ow. I'm trying to knead some putty together to do some filling. Alright, let's start getting this sort of in. Just gonna use a little bit at a time. I'll just sort of build it up. Granted, I'll admit I probably made a little more than I needed, but it's better than trying to not have enough. So, that in. Yeah. Try to get some of this excess. Yeah. And use the knife to keep this a little away, help keep it down. Okay, that's in. That's good. All right. So that's gonna need a little bit to dry, and the rest of this is fortunately trash. Okay, let me just double check the instructions in the kit. Make sure there's nothing else we need to potentially fill. Nope, doesn't look like it. So, actually, I want to fill that with this. Yeah. Might as well. No, waste not, want not. Stuff nice and thoroughly good to go. Just need to keep a pretty thin consistency for this. I'm just trying to pack it in. Most of this will ultimately get sanded down. I'm not too worried. Really already start to feel it warming up. Looks good. Yeah, working with epoxy gets to be pretty messy pretty quickly, so after this I'm probably gonna duck out for a minute or so to wash my hands off. In there. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna definitely make cleaning up a little more interesting, but will give us, I think, a more uniform finish once it does dry. Okay. Done. Let's get this last little section. Stuff really starting to stick. Okay, that's in there. I need that last little bit of a crevice filled. Okay. There. Okay, we got that done. Now I'm going to need a minute to, once I get these guys closed back up, to go wash my hands off. And then we'll get back to working. I'm not expecting this to cause as big a mess as it has. Right. Can't get in there. Okay. Yeah. All right, got that in. So yeah, be right back. Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that. Had to clean my hands up. So, we got that on. Just wipe this real quick with a tissue. Oops. Alright. Actually, I think this blade's probably done. Yeah. Well. I've got plenty more where that comes from. Right. Got that done. So these guys are gonna take a little while to dry. So those guys in. Let's do the torso next. That's going to need a little bit of work. Where'd I stick the clippers down? Okay. So I'm making progress. You're definitely making progress. Alright. Now, let's see, what time is it? 9:06. Okay. Got about 10 more minutes before I've got to get off for the night, unfortunately. So, we should probably expect this to just getting torso done. I think we'll stop it there for tonight. Okay. Good. Send this down. So yeah, got about as far as I figured we might get given the amount of time we had. Fortunately, like I said, I was expecting a phone call that it's probably going to take a while to deal with. So I'm going to be able to stream as long as I had liked. Because I had hoped to, try to get all the primary construction done tonight, but since we did all that filling, we might, just end up splitting our time more wisely. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, that's all together. Alright, so that's done. Let's get this map together. There's that. So yeah, this project's probably going to be a lot shorter than the versions running into. On account it's a much more simple kit. At least for the stage we're at. Honestly, once I get to painting, that's going to be a whole nother can of worms. That's just going to be a whole lot of work. But it should hopefully look really, really good once it's done. Also, doing this in part because I have a plant and for a different Bearguy that I intend to build after this one at some point. Let's get the little tail on. But this is partially to just to see some of the nuances of the kit and look for areas that might give me a problem down the road. I plan to hopefully have 2 Bearguy kits for convention, possibly a third. Second one's going to take some major work though, for what I plan to do. Okay, got that done. Alright, so how does the tail go on? Alright, so it sort of was on split-wise. Something like that. No, got it. Got it upside down. There we go. Just gonna give that a tiny bit of glue. Then, okay, so we'll be calling it a night there. Got a little bit of progress made. Also, we still need to do the arms and legs, but that shouldn't be too difficult. And yeah, also we're gonna have to clean up the head and the bow, but that we can do probably tomorrow night. I'll be able to be on. Further out, I honestly don't know, as I work both nights this coming weekend and have a night course on Monday, and yeah, so that's sort of where we are. So yeah, like I said, we're starting a new project, so hopefully this should go pretty smoothly. So, until next time.